Fucking alcoholics.
I'm
I haven't
camping.
drank in ages. In fact, 2 weeks. That's ages. No, that's not a lie. I didn't drink last weekend. It's fine. 2 weeks.
Pardon me. Right. Who would like to take us through what happened last time?
Not me. Thanks.
You know, I can't even remember yesterday, so.
Yeah. It was rough.
Well, it's fucking Warriors.
Huh? No, I'm just trying to sort out the volume because there's no volume slider on the fucking stream thing.
No, there
And
isn't.
it's really fucking loud.
If you go into your volume mixer, do it that way.
Yes.
I'm smart
Why?
sometimes. She's sideways.
Yeah, stop going sideways. You've
I'm
taken
trying to-
once.
I'm trying to figure out this camera. It won't work.
You've
It's
taken
working
one
working
sip.
just fine.
Is it still
You've taken-
sideways?
No, you're all good. You've taken one sip of cider and you're sideways already.
13-inch.
I'll get around that.
I really do think Gildred could take us through that, to be fair. I mean, all
I
things
agree.
considered,
I agree,
what
since he's-
happened last week.
Since he's now
Oh.
evil.
Hmm.
Because I'm fucking shit up left, right, and centre at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Manon and the Crow are having a jolly old chat in the chamber that she was taken to. Manon trying to find a way of fighting that tiefling that took her friend's hand, but the Crow wasn't having any of it because Manon just disappeared on him instead of actually becoming one of his fighters. Then the Crow says that he wants the prism that we have, or that Gildrick specifically has in his bag, and he brings Gildrick into the chamber as well, and then we have a good old chat, and then he says something a bit racist to Gildrick about being dragon, and then Manon just says, "Don't birds have smaller brains than dragons anyway?" Which then set him the fuck off, and started to. For some fucking reason, the man ego can't handle a small insult, but sure.
Yeah.
Big crime boss has a tiny ego. Okay.
Yeah,
and then
pretty sure that's normal.
yeah. And then he fucks up Manon, like properly fucks her up. Gildrick does something a little bit silly and connects more to his patron to get a ballast glaive, but then...
I think it was more beg to your patron.
Yeah, beg, because he wasn't thinking straight. So he got the glaive that the fucking fire monster had, and then his hand started burning, and it didn't end up being for anything because I didn't fucking hit anything anyway. Then Manon gets completely fucking butchered, and then we get tossed out the room. As turns out that Aiden went for fucking drinks or disappeared again.
Whoa.
Disappeared again and came back with
Whoa.
drinks.
Don't know what you're talking about. Didn't happen.
And then they find us basically sprawled on the floor and Manon bleeding out, and then Gildrick tries to use lay on hands, but it didn't exactly work how we thought it would, and actually end up nearly killing Manon even more. So then
That was funny.
my bad. Find Ahik, tried to go find a healer in the fighting pits. Find one, he's a bit sketch, not really licensed, maybe backyard butcher sort of vibe. Then we run into Manon's other friend, was it Tiffany? Tells us to go back to somewhere safe and heal up, and I think that was everything. And then we ran into the Inquisitor outside, standing over a dead body, who a passerby spotted Iden being suspicious with beforehand. Something to do with spice as well.
Drugs.
Suspicious. And then we get Manon back to the room, and the Inquisitor sent over another healer to help along with the healing process of Manon, because she was again still fucked up. That goes on for a couple of days. And some point, somebody drops off a bag of gold to Iden, suspiciously, again, and that was pretty much where we left off, I think.
We're forgetting one thing though, and that was the safe word being pineapple juice, and I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I'm reading that, and it's in a different colour, and I don't know where that come from.
It's in a different colour because it's yellow for pineapples. Just
That
want to
is.
point that out.
Okay, that makes sense. The origin of it, I don't get.
I don't remember.
No.
It was something to do with if people are about to do something dangerous,
Oh.
you should shout pineapple first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck
Was
did
that
she
anyone
go?
doing anything dangerous?
She
She's a camp.
disappeared.
She went for a campsite wee.
Where's me?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just making it up. It's either that or our sisters arrived.
But yeah, that was basically everything. And also Gildrick's magic has gone a bit funky as well. His
A bit.
magic has gone a bit funky.
A bit
A bit
Gone
funky.
yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
It's gone a bit
Smidge.
fucked up, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to sort that shit out. Right, Sharpish.
Yeah.
His face
Okay.
is like, yeah.
Just been out for a quickie. She can't say. She can't. She can't say anything because
She can hear you now.
muted. Yeah, she can hear me, but she can't say anything because I've muted her. Whoop.
Did you do that?
Oh,
Yep, done. She's back.
Why did you mute me?
Because every time you moved in your van, it was really loud.
Every time I moved in my van.
mhm.
Yeah.
It was like I was inside a.
Oh, maybe. Oh, it's probably because it's my hood. Look, that's
Ah.
rubbing on my hood. I'll just have to look. TV.
Here, funny duckling.
Well,
Right,
that's some
so
sense, you know.
where did we leave everybody? Were you back at
I
Seventh
think we
Heaven?
were still in the room, weren't we? Yeah, we were in the room.
Yeah, I was in
Yeah.
Seventh
at Seventh
Heaven.
Heaven.
Okay, all right. So Manon's recovered-ish. God damn
Is
it.
that classed as a long rest?
No.
We didn't rest.
Yeah, we
I
all of
had a
us have
big
got our
sleep.
bags under our eyes. We're all fucking shattered.
They're all really tired. So yeah, I mean, what do you want to do? It's probably like Manon
I
probably
think-
woke up around about midday, I'd say.
I think we need to question Tiffany and Pete about how they apparently got the the crowbar or something that was used to break into that place. To try and figure out if they're involved in that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we also need to do a bit of shopping.
Yeah. You want to do shopping?
Yeah, ask them about the crow and then
Yeah.
and then if we have time, we need to get to that tea party.
That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought it was today. Okay, that's fine.
No, you got another day left.
Anyone else for anything else?
I've got some
That was
bits I
it.
want to do, but I might,
Oh, you want to go to a
Yeah.
library, didn't you?
yeah, I
Yeah,
might
emo boy.
peter off and go do some of my own shit, just so I don't accidentally hurt anyone. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's
Wasn't
gonna
the
happen if I try
library-
to some of my shit.
Probably. Wasn't the library where we went and that cloaked figure was, and then we like burnt the place down, and then it wasn't burnt down?
Yeah,
I thought that was the bookshop. Yeah. But it's back.
yes. Because we didn't actually explore it properly because we got fucking bamboozled.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't want to hang around. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to go to the armory and get some weapons, I can nip off to the library and get some stuff, and then we can meet up a little bit later. Actually, no, there's something I want to go to the armory for. No, that's not this. Ignore all of that.
Right. So, are you leaving the room, Gildrick?
I thought I was going with these guys to start with.
Oh, you're going with them to start, right? Okay.
Yeah, and then
So
I'm
you're
gonna
all
hit it off at the end.
okay. So you all like leave the tiny little rickety room that has been Mannon's hospital bed for the past few days. And you go down the really narrow, sort of knocked together wooden staircase that leads down into seventh heavens, little bar area, and you can see Tiffany is sort of serving drinks to a few people. Like, this place is tiny. Like, downstairs it's like imagine a small cafe. It's like that. It's just, but it's been knocked together out of mismatched planks of wood. Tables that don't match, chairs and wooden stools that don't match, and a sort of makeshift DIY bar that's been sort of erected in the corner. But Tiffany's walking around, and she sees Manon come downstairs, and she runs straight up and gives you a huge cuddle. She's like, "I'm so glad to see you standing." And then she sort of turns and looks at Aiden and says, "Oh, a book was dropped off for you. If I think it's on the table." And she sort of walks over towards the bar, and there's a quite a sizable tome. No, it's probably not sizable actually. It's probably like about that, same as that, but it's wrapped in a very simple beige piece of cloth and a small bit of string holding the cloth like over it. And she picks it up and she hands it over to you, and she's like, "It was just dropped off for you about an hour ago."
Presents.
A lot
It's
of
like-
those.
Amazon deliveries. And I open it and just
Suspicious
start reading.
book.
Well, somebody can't talk about books.
No, I know about suspicious books. So,
Okay. It's not magical. It's just a book.
uh,
And I'll put it in my backpack.
Okay. Do you want to
can I
know the
have
title
gotten a
of
glimpse
the
at the
book?
title of the book?
It doesn't have a it doesn't have a title. It has a symbol on the front.
Ah.
You can give me a perception check to see if you
I'll
saw
do
it.
that. Perception is not very good, but we'll give it a go. What do we roll? 2. 8. Did it come through?
I saw it.
That's an 8.
Did I see it? Oh, an 8. I don't know. How careful are you being, Aiden? How careful are you being to try and keep this away or not keep it away?
Not really. It's just a book I'm putting in my bag. Nothing
Okay.
like secretive.
In that case, you see. Wait one, I'm doing some rapid preparation here because I didn't expect this.
Keep you on your toes.
Quick.
It's just in Microsoft Paint, just drawing it really quickly.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck does it look
Oh.
like? Quick. Damn it, I
Right.
fucked up.
See, at this point, I'd be like, if we were
It looks
famous,
like that.
I'd be like, and here's you can go onto our website and buy our t-shirts. And don't forget to subscribe, kids.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I need to come up with an interlude
Ding
for them.
dong
It's
that
like,
notification
yeah, like,
bell.
comment, and subscribe.
We need like a little do like a little elevator music.
You can get royalty free
Elevator,
elevator music,
operator.
surely.
Did that work? Did that work? I think it worked. Save? It didn't work. Panic!
How dare you ask about a book?
I apologise.
Yes, it worked.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
It looks like this.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
would I have any clue what that means?
No.
What did you put in there?
It's
No
okay.
way to do like an Arcana check or anything. I am proficient. If that helps.
It'd be history if anything. Go on then, make me
I'm
a
also
history.
proficient in that.
I'm gonna put the image in Discord for Manonio.
16.
16.
Nah, you don't know.
Nah.
No.
Secret books.
With this,
It's you know that there's very like organizations use. You probably know that organizations use these kind of very simple logos, but that's it. You don't know what organization this is from. But yeah, that symbol's like it's embossed sort of in the leather binding of the front of the the leather bound book.
Does any else one of us recognise it?
we didn't see it, did we?
I think Gildrick was the one being a bit nebby.
Wary.
Yeah.
Untrusting is the phrase.
Yes. Untrusting
You've
of his
been-
fellow
Like,
adventurers.
I know I've been like fucking shit up recently, but I'm also
Puntish.
acting very suspicious.
The only one
Yeah.
of you that's not being suspicious is Fallon.
Which
Bro,
makes her
of all
really
people,
suspicious.
not being suspicious.
She's
I'm
the
not
only
being
one.
suspicious.
Don't be
You're a
suspicious.
Yes,
You're a-
princess, you're not.
yeah, princess in disguise.
Yeah.
That's not
not
true
true,
though. You keep saying that just to wind everyone else up and me up.
You are fine.
I'm telling the truth and no one believes me.
Welcome to my world. I tell the truth and no one believes me.
Just
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
being sus.
There's just been too many instances of what the fuck was that about?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
but I haven't
problem.
lied about anything. No one's just asked me.
This is my point.
So I'm not being sus.
No one's asked me shit.
Well, we were supposed to be having this conversation, and then Chris decided to like enter a big flaming demon boss thing. So that's kind of his fault that we don't know the answers yet.
It's not my
That's a
fault.
very good
So
Bad
let's
all
point.
blame
along.
Chris.
That's a very good point.
You.
You.
Mm.
How did that literally bleep itself?
Anyway, forward then. So we got a book.
Moving on.
Tiffany's there, right? Can I give Tiffany her winnings back, which I think she gave me 100 gold, if that's correct.
She did,
And
yeah.
I'll give her double back. I'll give her 200. 2
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
She like looks at you with like shock. And a little bit surprised that she's got her money back plus
Me
some
too.
more. It's so hot.
Yeah. Sorry, I was surprised too.
But yeah, she hugs you again, and she's like, "I didn't. Why? How did you win? Nobody wins."
Played the games? What do you mean nobody wins? Won all the time. I won so many times that night.
She's like, "Oh, that's
Yeah, no, I don't think it's fixed.
oh, well. Would you and your friends like to take a seat so you can have some drinks on the house?"
Free drinks? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
We need to talk to you about some stuff as well, by the way, so you might as well come join us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She like, there's no seats left, but she like goes over to like the only corner booth in this place, and just tells the people there to fuck off. She didn't pull any punches. She's just like, get up. They sort of like they protest to a degree, but then they move and you guys shuffle.
Okay, Jill, that was a bit delayed.
I don't know why it's delayed. I can hear it come through again.
Looks sick. And she puts some cheap sort of lager looking in front of you, and then takes a seat. And she's like, "Can you make it quick? I'm quite busy."
Yeah. Is anyone else want to say this or?
She's your friend.
No, your friend. You go for it.
Yeah, she's all about friends now. Thank you very much.
You have the most history.
If you're going to accuse her of something, it's
Yeah,
probably
but I
better
can't.
making a friend.
Yeah, but
Yeah, better
I
go
can't
for it.
remember all the details. It's not accusing. It's just making them aware that people. Oh, right. So the thing is, Tiffany, we were somehow caught up in investigating something for like an inquisitor, and then it
She
led
like-
us to.
She instantly looks like shocked at you, like, "What? When did you get mixed
Yeah,
up in
don't
the
ask.
Inquisitors?"
It was like
Are you
It was mostly
Inquisitor?
by accident,
It's-
if I'm honest.
I don't know. No, it was a bit of a long story, but we were just. I don't know, one thing led to another, and we were trying not to get absolutely railed by this goth babe inquisitor, and ended up helping her out just to not look suspicious ourselves. And then we got told to investigate something, so we went to go ask some questions at this handyman store. What's it called again next door? It's just next door.
Hex and hammer. Hammer and hex?
Hex and hammer. Hammer and hex? Something like that. Twat next door, anyway, reckons that he sold a crowbar to people that looked a lot like you and Pete. I think it was. So we were just wondering, like, what's going on? Like, are you involved or not? Just curious.
What did you call
Anything?
the other person? Did you call him Pete?
His name was Pete, no?
It's Paul.
It was, wasn't it?
Paul.
Paul, sorry. It's a P. Paul.
Fuck me. She sort of looks down slightly, and then she's like, "Yeah, it was us."
Oh.
Robbers.
No, not robbers.
It
No.
was the situation.
And she's like, "This isn't really this isn't the place to talk." And she like points over to a one-armed bandit that's sort of on its last legs at one of the walls, and she's like, go and pull the one-armed bandit."
That sounds like
That sounds
such
like
a
that's a
euphemism.
euphemism, isn't
Eh.
it?
Someone really do it. Okay, I'll go pull it.
Do you you stand up and you walk over to this rickety one-armed bandit that doesn't even look like it works, and you reach up and you pull the one-armed bandit as a trapdoor beneath you opens and you just fall out of sight, and then the door,
What?
the trapdoor then goes up again. You see Tiffany looks at you three and she's like, "Go on, one at a time."
Is it a big
Next.
slide? Oh, you can hit
It's his
it.
turn.
Whee!
Because there's no way I'm going before him.
He's got wings.
Thank
Off you go.
So
He
chop,
looks, he's
chop.
confused, and then he's like, "Fair enough." He goes
Chop,
up
chop.
and pulls the lever.
You just see Gildrick disappear into
Pull
the
the
floor.
lever!
Wrong lever!
Wrong lever!
Fallon, Aiden.
After you, Fallon. It's,
It's what?
niceness. Things.
I'm now suspicious of
Fine.
everything Aiden's doing. Why does he want to go last?
Because it's funny.
I go
I'm now
over
overly
and
suspicious.
pull the lever.
Aiden watches you just sort of disappear.
And then I just pull the lever. And then I
And then I
leave.
turn around and
Run
walk
away.
Ah.
International sign of distress.
Are you
Is it?
Sorry, Aiden,
Team America.
did you say you're pulling it?
Yes.
Yep. So you pull it, whoop, and you do hit this wooden slide that sort of spirals down for a few seconds and then shoots you out. Each one of you, Gildrick smashes into Manon, and Fallon smashes into Gildrick, and then Aiden smashes into the back of Fallon, and you end up in this heap on the floor.
Oh,
And as you stand up, you realise that you're in what appears to be like a stone basement underneath Seventh Heaven. There's a large round, those wooden cable reels. There's one of them on its side, and on top seems to be crudely drawn maps. Behind that is what appears to be some sort of cork board with loads of sort of crude drawings and bits of different coloured twine stretched between them, like a murder board. And you could see a huge figure with his arms clasped behind his back, looking at that board as he hears you fall crash down, and he turns. You see Paul, and then Tiffany sharply follows you down the slide, and Paul's like, "What the bloody hell are you doing here?" And Tiffany's like, "They were finding out, so I thought it better to tell them the truth." And Paul was like, "Very well. Since you're friends with Miss Ash River here, I suppose we can trust you." Yes, unsubstantiated at the moment. So, you may ask.
So why have you
What?
got a secret underground base?
This is the headquarters. This is the headquarters of Cogs.
Oh, we've
Okay.
heard of that.
Cogs.
So what?
Rebellion group.
There's too many. Yeah. What happened? So
Tippy tapping.
what's the operation?
Writing notes.
I have no
what-
clue. Just so we're aware.
So you
What's
learn
going on?
I just
You-
asked what the operation
you
is.
you learned what cogs was last session.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was a few sessions ago.
Yeah, they
Um,
think that something suspicious is going on to power the
Yeah.
city, and it's not just steam or something like
Yeah. So Paul tells you that they're trying to find out how the city is actually powered.
that. Have you got much further in this investigation?
Yep.
Can you elaborate?
Yep.
Can you do it now?
Yep. When Chris
Will
brings his
you
Chris
do it?
brings his notes up.
He's just delaying the notes.
Yeah.
Trying to bring the notes up.
Keep frantically finding.
Found it. It's okay. It's all good. Thanks. We believe the Beetle Boom Kettle has something to do with it.
Ooh, what do you reckon then?
Well, isn't he the big architect of the whole place anyway?
Yeah, he
He would have
Exactly.
something to do with it.
Exactly.
That would make
So-
sense.
We broke into that steam factory to try and see where it was coming from, but it's too much security.
Oh, is that what that place was? Steam factory.
Yeah.
So, do you have any proof that it's not just turbines or steam turning the turbines, or is it just
Where does the
speculation?
where
at
does the
this
steam
point?
come from? Doesn't just magic. It's not magic.
Water.
Yes, but how do you heat the water up? He starts like he gets like his he gets like a stick. He gets like a clicker out and starts whacking these against the board, and he's like, "Look, there's no geothermic activity underneath Steam Cloud City. If that's out, nobody can cast that much magic that consistently. That's out. What else have we got left? Fire? Huge furnaces? There's no trees. How do they feed the furnaces?
Well, what's your current theories then?
He sort of looks really confused. He's like, I don't know.
So it's still technically just speculation at this point. You don't have any proof that anything other than steam is turning things. You just have proof. You just have
No, I know
theories
that.
that
I know that steam is turning things, but how are they getting the steam? Dragon person.
Yeah, that's what we're asking you. What is your theory and what it is?
I mean, does it even matter?
Yes.
What's... Why?
Why?
Because it could be bodies. It could be.
Do you have proof that there's any people dying to create this?
God damn it, no! But what else could it be? No
There's
Attack on
geothermic.
Titan.
No geothermic activity. No magic. No fire. So how the fuck are they doing it? This was the reason Cogs has been created, to answer these questions.
To find out where steam came from.
It comes from fire, from heating up water, but how are they doing it?
You created an entire organization for steam.
Yes.
Wasn't there something about there being like geysers under the city or something? That was the original thing.
That's what they told
You
you.
just said that there's no geothermic activity though.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because we've been there. We've conducted surveys.
You did.
So you've been under the city and witnessed no geothermic activity at all.
That's what we were in the steam factory for. To go underneath to see
But
where
did
it was
you
coming
get
from.
underneath?
Yes. We go all the way underneath.
Okay.
Do you know what we found? Do you know what we found? Nout.
What?
Nothing.
What do you mean by nothing? Like
It said
nothing
Nada.
in terms of like, was it just an empty room? Was there other electronics there?
everything in there was fake. Fake fans, fake tubes, fake turbines, fake
And
control
how did you realise
consoles
they were fake?
because they weren't doing anything.
So they weren't the turbines and
No.
fans weren't spinning.
Maybe it was broken.
It was not.
And you've
Why
just
would
done
they
the
staff
one-
it if it was broken?
So you've just done the one factory and
Yes.
saw that it wasn't operating. And
Yeah.
how many factories are in the city?
7.
So is it possible that that one factory that you went to was either down for maintenance or just not operational on the one day that you went there? And that the
No.
other 6 were working perfectly fine and creating the steam from the geothermal activity that is actually under the city?
There is no geothermic activity under the city.
Which you deduced from going to one steam factory
Yes.
out of all of them. Okay.
Are you two okay?
Gilshrick's brain is starting to just like malfunction at this point of like he's trying to logic this out, but there's just nothing.
I think Aiden's going to subtly look around to see if we're trapped in it, because
Tiffany looks very
Batshit.
very upset that you don't believe in the cause of cogs.
I'm not saying we don't believe you. I'm saying that you've tested one factory out of 6 and saw that it wasn't working.
This operation
And
has been
come to
going
the
on for 5
conclusion.
years.
And you've only got
And
into
And
one.
and you've only just got into the one factory.
It took a long time to get into one factory. We had to find the plans so we knew where to go. We had to find how to get down to the actual geysers.
Uh-huh.
So that involved. There wasn't any geysers. That's what I tried to tell you.
In
They've
the
been
one.
lying to us.
Factory. You went to
The-
one factory.
They've been lying to us all this time.
Okay,
Okay.
what was the initial suspicion that made you create cogs in the first place? Where was the idea born from?
I thought of it one day.
You personally.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I did something about it.
Mm-hmm. How big is the organisation?
7. No,
Mhm.
6.
Okay.
That's how many
So I'm assuming
factories.
you two, and you have a couple of other people.
Yep.
And this factory excursion was your first attempt at finding any physical evidence of your theories.
Yes, but it took a long time to plan. We needed to break into the office of the architecture to find the plans.
Mhm.
Then we had to look at the plans. Then we had to understand the plans because they weren't in our language for some reason.
Might be because the guy that made it is a goblin, but there we go.
That's probably correct. Well, what is correct? Yeah.
Yep.
And then we had to break in, and then we had to try and break in without getting shot. So we had to find plans for the guns. Then we had to disable the guns without getting shot. It took a lot of setup.
That's good. That's good going. That's good going.
I know.
To be able to disable the guns. Well done.
That's why I am the leader of Cogs.
Okay, but we found out it was you very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Anybody smarter looking into this, you'd already be gone.
Yeah, it took us like one conversation with
Just
the
one.
one person, the one person that
A bit
sells
of bribery.
those items.
But we got
Yeah.
there.
Tiffany like looks at Paul. And is like, maybe we should lay low. And Paul's like, no, I was gonna
Probably
hit
a
the
good
garden
idea.
party.
What were you gonna do at the garden party? What was the plan for that? When you
Find
say
out some
hit the garden
information.
party,
When you say fella, Paul is about the same height as you. He is a massive black man. He is huge.
yeah. Yeah, what are you doing when you say you're gonna hit the garden party? What exactly does that entail?
We're going to infiltrate it and
Mhm.
find out information.
What information?
How are you
are
going to
looking to find
infiltrate?
out?
We don't know yet. We're going to work it out. And we need to find out
It's
what he did,
tomorrow.
how he did it.
Are you
You
gonna go and
realise
ask him?
it's
No, that would be too obvious. I was going to
Obvious?
sneak around, sneaky like.
You sneaking
You.
around.
Not me. I'd be there to overwatch
Okay.
the operation.
Okay.
You won't be anywhere near it.
Well, not now.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that this guy's a few balls short of a
Bruisers.
toolbox?
No. He's just, you can see in his face, he's like very passionate about what he's talking about. It's just not very well thought out.
Well,
I get that.
there's definitely some foundation there.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, we are going to that party anyway.
He like, so you can do it.
Aiden can
Well-
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have been personally invited by him to the garden party.
Excellent. You need to break into his house.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Some of his house will be open during the garden party. You need to find a way down.
I was thinking more talk to him.
He's not going to tell you.
I'm gonna give it a go.
I mean, maybe we could just ask for a tour.
Yeah.
You can't get a tour of Beetle Boomkettle's mansion.
I don't know. I feel like I impressed him quite a bit in the fights.
You need to get into his house. You need to go down. You need to find out how they're doing it.
And you think he, in his personal home, will have all of the incriminating evidence that he's
All of his invention,
manufactured
all of his mansion is a gold mine of technological secrets. He has his own factory. He has his own workshops. He has his own pool for swimming after he's done his inventing.
I feel like we could easily get our way into a tour of that place, surely.
Nobody's
Which would
ever
be
had a
easier
tour.
for us.
Get me an opening and I can go down.
I was going to say, if we can get ourselves a tour of the place.
He only gives tours of
In
the
Fallon
public.
can sneak
Why
off.
would he? He's not going to give a tour of where his secrets are.
No, but he can give us a tour of the slightly less public bits, and we can sneak into the sneaky bits.
I don't think.
What's your idea?
Neutralize the
hear it.
supplier, find the dealer. You go to the garden party. You wait until he is entertaining his guests. You go into the house. You sneak down into his private areas and you find out how they're doing it.
And what
So
do
you
we
want-
get out of it?
Yeah, you want to hire us to do this?
Yeah.
Give me an
What-
offer.
He's like pulls like a small sack of coin out of underneath the table.
No,
It's like,
no.
there you go. It's a couple of 100 gold.
I mean, that seems a bit of a risk. That potentially gets us
Yeah,
kicked
it's
out
a
of the
big risk.
city.
You
I
get
think
kicked
that'll
out of the
get us
city.
more than kicked out.
I mean,
We'll be
this
fueling the
guy's
steam.
This guy's security's got to be like super high for this kind of event.
Look, at the end of the day, what if it is? What if it's bad? What if he's making steam badly? What then?
What if
It's
he
a
is
moral
about to-
dilemma, and you'll be doing good.
But
And just
what if he
we are
is?
currently supposed to be ambassadors for the Citadel as well. We can't really risk getting caught doing bad shit.
It's not bad. He's bad.
How do you know?
It's
Yeah.
speculation at this point.
It's a
I
hunch.
want to
at best.
reiterate that.
It's not a hunch.
It's a hunch.
It's not a
It's
hunch.
not the worst hunch I've heard, but it is a hunch.
Tiffany at this point is like almost crying, almost like she's bubbling up that you're so like against what they're working towards, and she just sort of says under her breath, she's like, "Please, just get out." She sort of points towards the door.
No, hold on. We're just trying to make because we're the ones that would be going in there. We're just trying to make sure that we know all the information.
It's all the information we have.
Like,
Something is
have
not
you worked
right.
with anybody else?
No,
Have you asked
Everybody-
anybody else to help, like the crow or
Every-
something?
no. Everybody else thinks we're strange and mental too.
I can see why.
The crow thinks you're strange, man.
It's giving grippy socks.
Okay, so who's got the money? We at least taking the money.
I'm going there anyway.
Look,
We will
we
do
go
this.
into the party. We'll see what we can do, but we're not going to make any promises here.
Okay.
This is very risky for us as a group because we're already on a diplomatic mission. So if we can do it without much fuss or getting caught, we'll do it. But we're not going to guarantee anything.
If I
Okay.
go there and I find out nothing, you get your gold back. For any other reason, you're not having it back. Just throw that out there.
Okay.
Valid.
Why are we
And
doing
I'll
that?
also turn to her and
No,
say,
we're taking
"And
it
you
because we're
know,
going."
Is Manon duplicated for anybody else? Again,
No?
why is it just me?
Because you just love to have your twice in the same sentence. Exactly. Pain. Your pain.
How do I mute you?
Oh, come on, that's a hotkey by now.
Mute. That work? Yeah, muted. You twiddling your mustache?
Is that the evil mustache 12?
Yeah, direct.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So we're going to this place anyway, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do, and we'll relay anything that we find to you for sure.
Mhm.
But I was just gonna ask Tiffany, like, what can you tell me about the crow? Because obviously he's just nearly killed me. I would like to know everything that there is to know about my new enemy.
Nobody really knows about the crow. He's everywhere. He has people everywhere.
You've not heard
Runs-
anything like spoken about in Seventh Heaven about them?
No,
Trying to decide how kind he's gonna be.
he.
Yeah.
The Crow is a crime boss. He's more powerful than the Thieves Guild. Has more
So he's a
sway than
separate
the.
entity.
Yeah. He's not a thief, as far as I'm aware. He's more influential than the guilds. He.
In what though?
Is-
What does he work?
Nobody really. He doesn't really tell anybody. It's not common knowledge what he does.
So it's just powerful, and we don't know why. It's so strange.
His business is very good. A lot of income
What,
probably
the
comes
fighting
from.
pits?
Well, I would assume a lot of the money he gets comes from the fighting pits.
Hmm.
But I'm sure he owns hotels, brothels. He owns people.
Hmm. Slave trader.
Hmm,
He's a human trafficker, basically.
I don't know if he traffics them.
He just has them.
Buys them and acquires.
He's just,
He
He's
supplies
just a-
himself.
money.
That's trafficking.
he's just a powerful man.
With hands in seemingly every pot.
Apart from Cogs.
That's what I asked. Like, did you ever thought to approach him or ask him about joining forces or anything?
God, fuck no. We are
What?
little fish,
He's
and
powerful and
he is
influential.
exactly. He's a fucking he's a shark. We are tadpoles.
Yes, but
in
there's
his
something.
pond.
There was something he said to me. There's something that he's looking for, and he said that if it got into the wrong hands, it would be really bad, like the wrong people in power, basically. So we're thinking that he also has potentially an interest in preserving the people here and the place here, but we're not quite sure.
The Crow is a
Yeah.
strange individual. He's not inherently evil. He does good acts. He donates. He looks after
Where
the
does he
little
donate
guy.
to?
The church, hostels. He puts up homeless in his taverns.
Does he have influence outside of this city, or is it just this city?
I would imagine he probably has some, maybe not influence. I don't know, but perhaps he has. He certainly will have people outside the city.
I think that was all the questions that I had for now on the Crow. Thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome.
And, we'll have to scout and find out as much as we possibly can without getting caught about all this when we go to the place tomorrow.
But no promises.
But the gold.
It's already in my hand, to be fair.
Good. We need the monies.
Well, you do.
And always need the monies.
It's mine now. You
Whoa,
got
whoa,
given
whoa.
300 at the door.
That's
you
a completely
Think you
different
probably
matter.
mitts off? That's mine.
This is party gold now. We're talking. Random donations are different. This
Yeah.
is party gold.
In like total respect, who's going to be doing all the sneaking?
He's got
Is
you
it
there,
you?
mate.
Was
Sure
a
as hell
man.
ain't gonna be you.
He's got you there.
I could do sneaking.
Well, you could pretend to be like one of the workers.
Yeah, see? Equals is
Can you
equals.
put in, like, do it, and then we'll talk.
Wow.
It's a
Just
big
feel
word.
violated. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
No, for a fact, I'm
while-
not going to be sneaking anyway.
While you guys are like chatting, Tiffany opens one of the doors that leads back up to the main floor.
I think she's
that's our
trying to
cue.
tell us to leave. Yeah. That's like the polite way.
What, like a
'cause
set of
nobody-
stairs?
Yeah,
Why didn't we come down that way?
because it was locked.
The slide is more fun.
Okay. Okay.
Whee!
Fair. Okay.
You saying that you don't like the slide?
No, I'm just saying it's a little bit scary if you didn't know it was there.
Nah.
And-
You
Could
know.
have warned me. Mm.
Oh, do you know
You
where
get-
any apothecaries are? Or alchemists? That sort of stuff.
Do you want a good one or a?
Well, we need some potions and things because we're a little bit light on stuff like that.
There's Pippa's place in Sector 6. I can't say to the quality of all her goods, but most of them are okay. Or you can go and see Caspian in the market, Sector 4.
Market's probably our best bet.
Sector 4 market. Caspian.
Sector
Got it.
4.
Okay, thank you very much because I
Hey-oh.
think we might need
Thank
this
you.
stuff.
Hey-oh.
Okay.
Should we leave these people to the planning?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys walk back
Boo-boo.
upstairs, and standing in the middle of the room with everyone staring at them is a very tall, burly woman with a glaive, and she looks like that chick out of Mandalorian.
Oh, the.
It's the
Rook.
Rook woman. It's a Rook!
It's a rook.
It's a Rook!
And she just
The
stands there until she sees Aiden walk in, and she just sees Aiden and goes,
But Brutus. Is it Brutus? It's not
Yep.
that bouncer.
"Yeah."
Brutus.
She waves at you and sort of points to a seat.
Just to Iden, not acknowledging any of us.
Nope, just Aiden. Like, she smiles in a weird way and waves.
So I'm not appalled here. Just saying.
You got 10 minutes.
10?
I can make that work.
Busy
That's
today.
enough time for a drink. I go sit down.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Waiting, I suppose.
Waiting.
Wait, we're back upstairs. So we're back upstairs in 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Drinks?
Have a little.
Little snack.
So
Whatever's
you're
gonna
all...
like put me back to normal, and like, does this count as like a short rest or whatever? Just wanna be back to
This is
normal.
like, I mean, you can have a short rest, yeah. I guess this would be a short rest.
You're gonna have to give Alicia one.
Please.
Alekia! Fine. Actors, players. Manon. Bed. bed mat on. Short
my.
rest. Ooh my. D10. How many You've got 4. I've rolled 1 for you. How many more do you want to roll? You've got 4 more.
Mhm.
You're on 19 out of 50
What would-
health.
It was supposed to roll.
Yeah.
I didn't
If
lose
you
any
take any
health though.
damage. No.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll more or not?
One more.
You're on 28 out of 50 health.
If we do a long rest tonight, wait, what does it matter? Why don't you just roll them all? I don't get it.
Because you
In case
might
you
want
need
to
it
short
later.
rest later.
Oh, can you short rest? Okay. So that's 2 out of 4. One more.
You're on 39 out of 50
Please.
health.
Yeah, I'll do. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. So you guys are grabbing a drink? Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, you're quite in
Speaking of
earshot
which,
of where Carl is.
Oh, that's loud.
What the hell is
Sweetie.
going on? Ah!
alright, 2 seconds. I'm sorry, give me 2 seconds. Give me
Mute,
2 seconds.
mute the bitch.
Hey, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Jesus H. Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Windy.
Fuck me.
Honestly, can't get the staff.
It's fucking windy.
Fuck's sake.
Yay!
Every time there's any strong wind, I think of that exact picture.
I've been doing it all day.
Same.
Windy.
Ugh, you brush my hair.
Uh, 2 ticks. Hard on me. Okie dokie. Right, so you guys are grabbing drinks, and Carl is talking. Aiden, sorry, is talking to Brutus. Hi, Aiden.
Hi.
I have your next target.
What?
Shh, you're not here.
They are. They can.
And we hear this.
They are well within. They are well within
smell
hearing.
you.
Say.
Fuck's sake. Shush.
But you told us to dress as someone that, like the crow has.
This wasn't quite what I said.
It's not a rook.
What?
So,
Oh.
It's not a rook.
I thought the root's cool.
so who are you? Like, we need to like shush because
Okay.
people hear things.
Okay.
What is it you want?
To give you your target.
Is this on a piece of paper?
Yes.
And he right?
And she slides it over towards you.
I have a look at it, and what does it say?
It has a name on it.
And that name is.
Jeff.
Oh, come on, this suspense is killing me!
Needs to figure out a name now.
Well, I'm not telling you because you can't read it.
Bob.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
It's in.
Oh
use it.
no. I don't like this.
Same as last time. Payment on delivery. Nice to meet you. She stands up
Okay.
and like clumsily walks out. Like, yeah, very clumsily walks out. Like they're kind of drunk, but you've not seen them drink anything.
You're just going to take the seat that she left straight away and just stare at Iden.
Oh, right. It didn't go so well.
Excuse me,
Oh.
what was that about?
You want to explain that?
Well, I've like been building connections, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
By becoming a hitman.
Oh, that's just a bit of a stretch. That one. I
Mm,
haven't killed anyone.
Target.
You've killed.
Yeah.
I mean, we've literally seen you kill somebody.
Pew pew.
Is
And
that
then
why
that
you
wasn't
stormed
a
into that
person.
place and tried to fireball somebody with no questions because they were a target?
Da, da, da.
So
But
yeah, we've
they
seen
were-
you kill one person and seen you be associated with a second body.
So the
It was
first
very
one wasn't a
conveniently
person.
there.
It was some sort of weird demon thing that disappeared. So it wasn't actually. But I actually saved someone. On that
Do
first
you,
one.
like I said, do you want a cookie?
Cookies.
Point being, you conveniently disappeared a few days ago, and then there's a body that you were connected to outside. They've
How's
seen
that
you
gonna
with
do
it.
that?
Catch me outside, how bad?
How about that?
that had
Now you're
nothing to
getting
do with me.
handed money. You're getting targets and money on collection. Sir, what are you doing?
What? There were evil things that I got rid of the evil things.
Okay, but how are you defining evil there?
So that's just your word on what's evil there.
Yeah,
Well, I've not hurt anyone.
but there's dead folk, so you have.
But I said the first one wasn't a person.
What about
It
the
was some
second
sort of. Second one, I didn't do nothing on that one.
Uh-huh.
one? Mm-hmm.
That was just some weird little drug dealer. That spice stuff.
And how-
It's very
That's
convenient.
just, yeah. That's
Mm.
just coincidence. Had
Uh-huh.
nothing to do with that.
You're
Right, so-
surrounded by coinky
Alright,
dinks,
so-
aren't you?
I don't
He's a
know what
coinky
to
dink
say.
merchant.
Yeah. I just turned up. I
Could you
said
have
hello to
coinky
people.
dink?
I turned up and then people talked to and I built connections.
What kind of connections?
Like know people and then you can get favors and stuff.
I just imagine they're like slowly backing it into a corner or a wall. Oh, asking these questions.
In like a booth and I'm in
Where,
the corner.
what, when, who, why?
What doing?
What do we?
What doing?
So I've not actually done anything bad.
So, are you guys actually like
Again.
surrounding Aiden?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, a
we're
little
getting
bit.
this
Yeah, a
information
little bit.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna message Carl.
Bum bum bum.
So you've literally just been given a picture.
target.
You've just been given something that has a name on it and was told this is your new target.
It
Those
could
are
either
like
be a
exact-
person or a place.
You might have misheard that bit. I don't
No, we
No.
were right next to it. We were right next to you when she said that.
Sean's very quiet.
Yeah, it's just I
We're
don't
gonna
know
need
what
an explanation, man. We're gonna need an explanation. I'll put my hands up. Some shit's happened with me, but I've been as honest as I can because you're learning.
So
the same
Dragon
shit as
Boy's
me.
figuring out his shit. Right.
Like,
Princess over there, she's, I'll give her a pass. She got stabbed. You? What are you doing?
there's got to be some honesty here, mate.
No, I've done nothing wrong.
In your eyes?
Yeah, I've done nothing at all. I just
We're gonna need a better
we're
explanation
all
than
friends here. I
Yeah.
looked
What
at
was
a
on the
safe-
paper?
I pick it up and set it on
Eat
fire.
And eat it.
Oops. Still
Whoops
get.
me.
I'm still getting used to these powers, and it's. Hey,
How does
look,
prestidigitation work? Can you turn it back to what it was? Anybody?
No.
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 Someone read his
it-
mind.
I
Yeah,
technically
who's got
can,
the detect
but
thought?
me.
Wow.
But I'm trying
Oh,
not to use
you
magic
might,
at the
you
minute.
might explode his brain.
Yeah, I'm trying not to use that kind of
Yeah.
magic right now.
Could be lobotomized. Then we'll have
Execute
lobotomy
order
wizards.
66. Do it.
I mean, but while we're here, like, I'm building connections in here. But what about you, Fallon? You've just not done. You just taken money from someone for missions.
Wait, but why wouldn't you tell us about it? It's the lack of transparency that is suspicious. If it's for the good of the group and you're making connections, why wouldn't we know about it?
And I need a short bow. That's why I've got the gold currently. I'm poor. My short bow broke. Next question. Answer yours.
Look. We all have our things. I'm just.
Yeah, and we're trying to be more open about our things.
But that's not necessarily easy to do when you've spent your whole life hiding who you are.
No, I get that. But I feel like we surely have established some level of trust in this.
As you guys are talking, you see Tiffany, who was serving drinks, collapse to the floor, and then you see another patron, or two or three patrons who are sitting at the bar on bar stools. You see the first one like slump forward into his bowl of porridge. You see another one slump backwards off the chair. You see another one sort of fall asleep and slump into
Feel a saving throw coming in.
into the thing. One by one, everybody in this bar, maybe like 15 to 16 people, slowly collapse onto the floor until there is you four and one individual who is sitting maybe 10 feet behind you.
Who is it?
Like,
I'm
you guys, like,
dead staring at Iden.
I didn't do anything. I've been sat here. Why are you all accusing me of this?
At this point, the individual stands up. He's got like a long cloak on, hood up.
More fucking shady individuals, man.
And he says, he turns, he pulls his hood down, and it's an elven male with obviously long blonde hair, really chiseled face, really like sucked in at the cheeks, long nose.
Don't look at me. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Pointy eyebrows.
Me.
And he turns to Gildrick. He's like, "It was not Iden. It was me."
See, it's you.
How do you know his name?
Jacques.
Oh,
Jacques.
Jacques. Is it Jacques?
Something like that.
Jacques.
And who the hell are you?
I am nobody and everybody. And he walks over and he sits next to Aiden and sort of looks at Aiden and gives Aiden a friendly pat on the back.
Yeah, we're gonna need an explanation.
Who's
I'm a
this
friendly
guy?
We're gonna need an
Who
explanation.
the fuck is this bitch?
I don't
This-
understand the problem.
And this, like,
Well, neither
someone,
would we if you told us.
some new patrons try to get into the door, and this individual like manifests like 3 sort of spectral blue purple daggers and launches them at the door, and it sort of they pierce the sort of barricade and lock the door shut. It's like they won't be disturbing us for some time. Anyway, let's talk.
Can I run over to Tiffany and see if she's dead?
You try to stand up, and this guy like sits you back down forcefully. She is not dead.
Oh. Okay.
She's
They
sleeping.
are
Correct.
they are simply sleeping. We do not
The
we do
eternal
not
sleep.
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
do
maybe
not kill.
Hold off on the use of magic on us, okay?
We don't kill without reason, isn't that right, Aiden?
Yeah. See, never kill without reasons.
Yeah. Right, you've just completely changed your tune. You said you never killed just now. Now you're saying you don't
Said
kill
I
without
never
reason.
killed any body, any person.
It's not strictly
That's a
true
weird
now,
distinction.
Aiden. As soon as you say, as soon
You've
as
been
you say,
racist against supernatural.
as soon as you like try to say shush to him, he like plunges his hand onto your like shoulder, and your form instantly starts to change between everybody in this room. Like you look like Manon, then you look like Gildrick, then you look like Fallon, then you look like Tiffany, then you look like Paul, then you look like every other patron, and he takes his hand away from you, and you're left like exhausted, having your body go through so many transformations in such a short time. It's like you're still learning the hierarchy of our organization, so I will let that little infraction go.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then his form changes
What
into
organisation?
like he drops this elven persona, and he just adopts like a very plain looking human.
Let me guess. You're also a changeling.
Well observed, Dragonborn.
What is it with people constantly calling me just Dragonborn? I have a fucking name.
Is that what you want to get picky over right now?
Yes, Gildrick.
You're right there.
Mm.
But anyway,
just shuts up and
there's
just
a
looks
time
down.
and a place. The fuck was
Yes,
that?
But
yes.
racism.
Well, Gildrick, the man with the tomb strapped to his leg that's slowly eating your own soul and replacing your innards with that of a eldritch horror. How am I doing?
I just look at Aiden deadpan like, what the fuck, dude? Come on.
Don't
You're
blame
telling secrets
Aiden.
now.
Okay, look,
Yes.
they're my people.
Yes,
I
we
thought
know
we were
very. We know a lot about you four. But Aiden, to save you the trouble, Aiden is a formless. He's been bred as an assassin. You may show them the book, Aiden. It's a small.
Another book?
It's the book that.
This
It's the
group
book
is
that he
spooky
got.
books, man. Honestly.
It's the book that he got. It's the book that he got delivered earlier. That he's talking about.
I'll get the book out. There you go. There's a book.
Yeah, it's a book. We're gonna need an explanation with it.
That's what the book's for. It tells you things.
I know what a book does.
I open the book.
You gonna tell us?
Did I send you what was in the book or not?
No,
Okay.
it's blank.
Right one. There you go.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
There's words. It's just a book that just tells me, like, where I come from.
Okay.
It's just
Can we read it?
do we need to read it? It's just telling me
Yes.
where I
Yeah.
come from.
It saves you having to tell us, which we will get out of you if you don't let us read the book.
Because you clearly don't want to tell us.
You don't have to tell them, Aiden. You can keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
If he's
Anyway.
just adventuring with us, he should really tell us.
We would appreciate if you would stop noodling poor Aiden so he can do his work. You know now that he is a formless and has a task to complete.
Yeah, we don't know what that means.
You don't need to know what that means.
Oh, I feel like we do.
If he's in this party and is gonna potentially kill people, we kind of need to know.
Actually, if he can turn into us.
People or things. Yeah, if he commits any crime without a face, we kind of need to know.
You weren't supposed to realise that.
Yeah, here we are, knowing anyway.
You were literally changed into all of us at the start of this conversation.
Yeah, literally.
I won't do that. You can trust me. I mean,
You're not telling us anything. How can we trust you?
because like,
Stop smiling, Chris. You're loving this.
I don't know what to say.
Evil.
The truth,
Everything. Say everything.
the truth.
The opposite of nothing. Just say the opposite of
I don't
nothing.
know. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll flip this on you. Are you going to trust me with everything about the book? My book? Are you going to trust everything that happens with me in that?
But you still have the book. We haven't taken it from you because there's trust.
That was a bad move, by the way. Just so we're
But
aware.
you all trusted him, and no one's trusting me.
I feel like
I
because
think you're all a
I'm
bit too scared
trying.
to touch the book in case it fucked us up as well, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't really trust anyone else touching it if I'm honest with you. I don't like
I won't
touching
touch it.
Yeah. This book's just like a brief history of where I come from. I never knew where I came from. You all know where you come from.
Where did you go? Where did you come from? I don't know too.
What do you know of your childhood then? As you understand it, what do you know of how you grew up?
I lived in a little village. I have human parents. They found me.
Do you know this? Do you remember this, or have you been told this?
I remember being found in a forest, and the human parents looked after me. And then I left when I started developing magical powers.
And how long after you left were you contacted by this group?
Oh, this is only since I've been here. Since we walked in.
Since the city?
Yeah. I didn't know who I was. And they found me.
And you're trusting these complete random people that are saying you have this pedigree of being an assassin that just randomly sprung up as soon as you entered this one random city?
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
In what way?
Well, because everyone will be scared of me.
But why do people need to be scared of you?
Because of what I can do. At worst, they want to kill you because I look like a monster. And at best, they'll want to capture me because I can look like anyone.
Has that happened to you yet?
No. I mean, Do you remember when you first saw what it was?
Yeah, I completely fucking accepted you.
You're still here, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we all swiftly moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Just
a bit
carried on with
weird.
our day.
Slash forgot.
No, it had no bearing on
No.
anything that we'd done up until this point.
But
We all understood that we had secrets, but just because you can change form doesn't change who you are.
but my parents always said that people would get scared and try and kill me.
Well, that's their problem.
That's what I mean. I come from a
But
little village.
has anyone actively tried to kill you specifically because of who you are?
No, because I've never told anyone who I was.
And the three people that saw you revealed as who you are, what was the first thing that they did?
There was a little bit of shock.
Accept you. They accepted you.
Yeah, but that's because you knew me then. And
Because
not-
we
Well,
knew who you
Hannah
were.
means family.
Because we knew who you were. We didn't care what you looked like. I mean, fucking look at me.
Yeah, but it's the fear, isn't it, of I
Yeah,
can look like you.
and plenty of people are scared of me purely because of
Dragonborn.
what I look like.
Yeah, but they're still like it's accepted. Dragonborns are accepted. Elves are, accepted.
Hey,
No, I'm going for the Dragonborn. I'd argue that Dragonborns aren't the most accepted.
But no one's ran at you with pitchforks and tried to stab you.
I just
Right,
ran at
it
you
is
Subtler
either.
than that.
It is
It's
10 to
subtler than that.
I
9.
literally like just point to myself and be like, "Hello, what just happened? Less than 24 hours ago. I got
I mean,
stabbed
you
to
haven't
shit."
It's about
really
3
said
days,
what
honey.
happened with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 days. Yeah, I've been asleep. I don't know. Feels like a day to me.
It's
Break
right.
time.
It's break time. It's 10 to 9. Let's reconvene about 9, 9:05 at the latest. Go and have a campsite poo, or
A shit in the woods.
a shit in the woods.
There's a bear shit and all.
But yeah, right. I will speak to you all in 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
Roger,
mate.
Roger.
Okay.
Have a nice break.
Oh, I
Do
get
you pause
confused.
this stream?
Useless.
I put it
Vicious
on.
motherfucker.
I put it on the pause thing, but people can still hear you.
So no talking about your massive shit, yeah?
Yeah. You mean I can't leave the headphones on while I go for it?
Yeah, I don't need to
I
hear you
would recommend.
running.
Although I'm sure some people are into it, so you never know. We might get some patrons.
Yeah, well, that's like paid for service, not just.
Oh yeah.
A free
That-
taster, though. This is what you
A
could.
taste.
That's the wrong phrase to use.
Nice.
I realised that after I said it.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, dear.
I'll get the drink.
Yeah, I
Right,
need
Roger
another
that.
one.
So much abuse.
Still waiting for my sister to turn
I'm
up.
so sorry, by the way.
About what?
You made me
Yeah,
cry.
at you.
Don't text me like that on the side again, because I fucking cry.
Had me in fucking stitches. So, do you know,
I saw you
What?
two giggling.
we were fucking
She
crying.
texted.
He said, when he was talking about Paul and what he was saying, he went, "There's fake tubes." But he
The
said,
way she spelled it to me.
CHEW. It's like chew, as in chew, with a BS
Yeah.
on the end.
Tubes.
Tubes?
Tubes.
What guy
Oh.
said fake tubes?
Oh dear.
But he kept saying it.
Fake tube.
Fake tubes.
Tube.
Do you know, it's like, do you know the Big Brother house? And it's like the narrator of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Big
Mm.
Brother house.
It is.
That's what it
Yeah.
reminded me of.
Big Brother house.
Fake tubes.
Fake tube.
Right, I'm gonna go grab a snack and a drink. I'll be right back.
I need to go pee and break the seal.
Nice.
Oh yeah, same.
I'm running out of cup holders. How do I pause? This take the
There.
Ew. Right, I'm back. If anyone is. All right, you sneaky fucking bastard.
Rude. I didn't do nothing.
Fucking true though. Fucking true though.
Bastard.
Oh. Yeah, fuck.
It's when you said it last week, I was like, no.
Wait, you said what?
You were on about me being an assassin
you
last week.
Oh, did I say
What's the
that? Oh, fucking hell.
I was just like, do.
It's like, no.
I find it very
I don't
hard.
know what that is.
I find it very hard to lie when you can see my face. It's like, fucking
Yeah, your
hell.
face does definitely give it away. You're like,
Yeah. I'm way too white, and I just go red. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 6 tattoos, man. That's fucking sick. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I've got a Hobbit door. That's what I was saying.
Is it? Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, it's not done yet. It's
It's
like
sick, man.
I've got a little book somewhere. Where should I put it? With my glasses on it.
Oh, rate that. That's fucking awesome, man.
They're all on my legs though, like the rest of them. But that one hurt. I don't want it again. You can actually still see there's a Cheshire cat underneath there. There's an eye there, and his smile.
Oh,
It's still there. I had a
so
cover
it's
up.
supposed to be covered up.
Yeah, and it is. Like, I know where it is. Because obviously it's been there for like
Yeah.
10 years. But like, yeah, I can just see it. His big old grin.
Now that you pointed it out, I can genuinely
You
see
can
the
see
genuine
it.
shape of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't point it out, I wouldn't have fucking noticed.
I can't see it like generally on a day-to-day basis, but I've literally just looked at the camera there and I'm like, hey, there he is. I got the Cheshire Cat done when I was like 18. I was like, oh, first tattoo. Yeah, so it put on top of my fucking tit for whatever reason. That was really stupid, by the way. Really stupid.
Well, what you munching?
Hmm?
What you munching? You got?
I'm trying.
Ooh.
I
think
have
that's
been in
good.
Morrison's every day for the last week because they have a sign for this on the floor. No stock. I'm like, you fucking wankers.
Let us know how it is. I'll have to get some of
It is, honestly, I've already had a bar.
that.
It's really nice. But I got it
forget
from the post office. Do you know, it was like 32 degrees last week. I left it
Yeah.
in my bag, so it was like
Oh.
squishy. So I put it in the freezer, so it was all just like disgusting. But it still tasted nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got like the cream in it.
Oh, that looks
It's good
fucking
shit. Oh, very good. Happy. I need more sugar.
awesome.
Also, if you can hear the fan at any point, just tell me. Now I won't move it, but I'll mute.
I'm not doing anything about it. Just
It's like it
No.
fucking sucks to be you if it does.
Yeah. It's a general consensus.
Carl's got to get into the zone of lying his fucking ass off now.
just I feel really hurt. Okay, and I'm really ill. So it's just really hurting my feelings.
I'm sure it is, bud. I'm sure it is.
Oh. Mhm.
No bird feed today, Chris.
Yeah.
Who's muted?
You muted.
Unhealthy sports mix.
Oh, mate, sports mix like the best sweets.
They're foul.
Oh, they're so good.
Same as what is it, like Dolly Mix and shit. I hate that
Oh, I
stuff.
don't like Dolly Mix.
Disgusting. Oh, wine gums.
Ew.
Yeah.
What, like
Yeah,
licorice? Wine gums make me.
Oh, I love wine.
But they're too, like, waxy. It's like eating a crayon. And I bet one.
Oh, my
What you
sister's
fucking
here.
start.
Licorice is the bestest.
Oh.
No, licorice.
You're
Oh.
wrong. You little nasty.
Right, you're all dead. Make a new fucking character. You bunch of fucking bunch of licorice.
And a nuclear bomb goes off in the middle of the tavern, you all died.
Woof. It's not hiding casting fireball this time.
Okay, okay. Right, let's get back into it. Everyone
Wait, 2 seconds. My sister's literally just pulled up. I'm sorry.
Mute.
But you
Mute.
can carry on without
Don't
me.
open
I'll be
those.
back in a minute.
Don't open those fucking doors.
I'm gonna take my headset off.
Okay, I can continue without her because this doesn't require.
It's all just abuse at me. It's just.
Yep.
I'm
Very
trying
much.
my best to be nice.
just my feelings. I'm poorly.
Don't give a shit about your
Lovely.
feelings right now. Fucking tell us.
Oi!
Oi!
Knock it off!
Wow.
Why have we got battle music? What's
What,
going on?
what bit did we finish? Was it
Gildrick,
based? Oh god. Oh no, I don't
Your-
like that.
your head rises up off the tavern table.
It was on the table?
Yeah.
What?
Your eyes
What
are.
What do you mean
your
rises
eye-
off the table?
Your eyes blur as your sort of vision comes back into focus. Everything's a bit swirly. There's a pool of saliva that your head has been resting in. It strings between your cheek and the table as you like lift your head up. And as you look around, Aiden is unconscious, head back, mouth open. You look to your left. Manon is unconscious, again, head back, mouth wide open. And then you look to your right, and Fallon is unconscious, again, head back, mouth wide open. And as you look around the tavern, as your eyes slowly start to adjust to everything that's happening, as you look around the tavern, there's like this mustard coloured growth seeping through everything. It's growing in between the wooden cracks. It's growing on the people. And as you look at the other patrons in the tavern, they're all unconscious, head back, mouth wide open. And as you turn to see the figure that was sitting beside Aiden earlier, you see
What now? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh. That's not.
Oh,
he slowly holds
that
this
fucking
device out towards you
my life.
and drifts closer. Everything starts spinning. His form starts swirling from the center. His face stays still, but his center starts swirling until that swirl grows outwards until it encompasses everything. And you pass out. And all you see is these yellow spores sort of drift up before your vision goes completely black. And you wake up at the tavern table, and everyone else starts to wake up as well. There's all four of you have been rendered unconscious by something, but you all wake up. The tavern patrons all wake up, all confused, and start filing out. They don't want to stay in this place. They want to move. They start to leave.
What just happened?
Why did we just fall asleep?
We
I wasn't ready for a nap.
just talking. Where's the other guy? I'm assuming it's just us four alone now.
Tiffany's still there.
Yeah, but I mean, like the guy that was
The rest
with
of the
Iden's
people.
left.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just the four of you in the booth, yeah.
What the fuck? Does anyone remember falling asleep?
No.
Because I don't.
Nothing happened for the last 10 minutes.
Okay, what the fuck, Iden?
Oh, for God. But we've been through this.
Blind trust
and I-
is one thing. Give us
Yeah.
something just to go off. And we can work with that. Like,
They found me, and they're obviously my people
What
yeah.
do you mean, obviously?
because he can change his form.
there's a million different creatures and species that can do that.
Is there? I
There's
didn't
more than
know.
just the one.
I don't know that. I just he could do the same stuff I could do, and he said I was one of his people.
And you just believed him.
I've never been part of a people. I didn't know.
What are we then?
Well, we're sort of like.
Are we just nothing to you?
No.
I love
like, we
Gildrick.
protect
I love demonic Gildrick.
Yeah.
He's on the high horse here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's like
but-
one of them narcissistic mothers that are like, I guess I'm just a terrible mother then. Don't listen to me.
Oh yeah, Gildrick's fully aware he's got his own shit. Like, he knows he's fucked.
I'm here for it.
And I
Keep
like,
going. I agree. Keep
I'm
going.
invested. Keep going.
and-
Like, what are we then, if not your people?
well, I'm on about my race a bit. I don't know what I was, and they offered to tell me, and show me what I was.
In
and what I could
exchange for
do.
becoming a killer, a cold-blooded murderer, not just defense
No.
or fighting for a cause, just straight up murder.
It's not.
Yes,
like
I
that.
understand the hubris of that, but
Yeah.
We're not being
I mean-
pedantic here.
You mean you did steal like the soul of a god?
Yep.
But that's But I
We already had him
spoke to
about
him.
that. It's fine.
Well, we can circle back.
Yeah.
If it gets.
oh yeah,
Shane
we'll be
off
coming
me,
back to
we
my
can
shit.
go
Don't worry.
back.
It's your time now.
She's like proper sweating. It's like, shit, this isn't working. Look, they said that's what they do. They don't
why do you
kill
have
just
to?
for fun or anything. They kill to protect people.
Did they say what they would do to you if you told us?
No,
Was there anything implied?
I was gonna say, are they extorting you right now? Are they like blackmailing you?
no. They said that I could get more powerful, and they will teach me how to be a better at what I can do. Like,
Teach you to be better at what you can do.
I'm struggling
Are
right
you
now.
talking about the magic or the form changing?
That bit of both.
Because
The
the magic
form
we
change,
can work together on.
yeah, but like they can change shape and their clothing and everything, whereas I can't do that.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
that's
neat.
magic. But the clothing change is just magic.
No, it's part of who I am, but I don't know how to do it. And I can change what I look like, but I can't change any of my clothing. And it makes it really difficult.
Okay.
So they offered to teach me how to do it.
At the expense of you killing people.
At the expense of helping people by killing others.
Okay, who are these people that you're supposedly helping with the killings?
Everyone.
Who's everyone?
Everyone.
Oh
They
my
said
god.
Does it help me?
Ow.
They said it's for the greater good.
I feel like fucking Manon
Who's
just drops the
greater good?
fucking shit everywhere and doing that. For fuck's sake!
I don't know what to say. It's
Who's greater
The
good?
truth.
everyone's greater good. That's why it's
But you're
greater.
making
how-
everybody's mind up on what their greater good is.
Yeah, you're
You
deciding.
get that,
it.
right?
I don't decide anything. I just get told.
But what makes them decide? What gives them the right to decide who lives and dies?
I don't know. They're better than I am.
How? What, just because they can do some more fancy tricks?
Yeah, they've been around more, and there's like a few of them.
Okay.
I mean,
So right, okay. I'll spin a tale for you. Say I go off and become more powerful with my patron and gain more power, and then I decide to create followers, who then in turn pledge fealty to my patron, who then pledge fealty to my patron, spread out, and I get a load of followers that way, and have loads of people under the same influence of my patron, who we know is a bit of a fucking dick. Okay? And then I go around and telling other people that they were born into this, and that they need to kill other random people because I say that it will make everyone safer, and that they can get more powers and better at doing what they do.
okay.
Is that correct?
But
is that a good thing to do?
It depends who you're killing. Because
the
first one they told me to do, and it was someone that had captured the shopkeeper, and it wasn't a real thing. So they were right. We saved that old lady in the shop.
You
They were
completely
right.
just missed my point.
Yep.
Completely just...
But
didn't exist.
they were right. To him, this is perfect.
So you're saying that I could go around and telling people who to kill because my patron says that they should die. That means that I'm doing the correct thing, and that the people definitely deserve to die because I have more power than other people.
I mean, isn't that how most cities run? How most continents and people do?
But is it correct? Is it the good thing to do? Is it the morally okay thing to do?
I mean, at this point, does it matter if it's good or bad? It's if that's how everyone is. Where do you draw the line?
You're just getting annoyed because he's like, you're kind of making fucking sense as well. Gildrick's logic is just working against himself now, and he's like, fuck, you've got a good point.
I mean, if people are really good and really bad, what's the difference between the two? So
but my biggest sticking point is why you're just believing these people outright and have all of a sudden decided that you want to become a killer when you had no inclination towards that at all.
It's not about what to be a killer. I just do what they said because I was one of them.
Oh, I just had a terrible idea of him because he's a changeling. This is the skin of a killer Bella.
Fuck's sake.
You're gonna bring tit soak into this.
I didn't just start sparkling.
Oh,
Yeah, I can do that. So, you know, I try to make sure that I'm only doing little bits. I'm not killing like good people. I just have to.
But you know they're not good people.
Well, if they're doing bad things.
What do you
But
consider
have you
bad?
seen them do bad things?
Well, like the first one, it captured an old lady and pretended to be her, and then
So one of you?
Smoke. I don't think so.
So you know how you said there's like no others like you, and that person changed form.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've never met any like me before. I
Then
spent
how
my
do you know
whole
the
life.
person you killed wasn't one of you?
I guess I don't.
Exactly. You could have killed one of you
But
and not known about
That
it.
was clear. That was obviously somebody else that could change form.
Or like you say, magics and like because they like shadow things. Because it was like a shadow thing and it disappeared. So,
While you're chatting, a how do I describe this? A cloudy like mist form walks like through the wall, and it is this guy.
I just run away. Again.
I can still hear.
Yeah.
I was getting a drink.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not
Shadow
fair.
Daddy.
IRL.
This mother-
He's
He's
back.
back,
is he?
baby.
Oh,
He-
your dramas.
Come and give me a bubble bath.
Oh yeah.
He's
I'm feeling so shit.
he's not he's
I can't
he's
see
not
shit. I don't know what he posted.
it's the
The
crow.
crow.
Yeah.
He's not like he's not physically there. It's like a perfect cloud version of him.
Apparition.
Yeah. And when he walks, the cloud kind of like
Why
dis-
are you there?
shut up! I'm trying to tell you something.
Singing a
ADHD.
song to you.
No.
Right. Muted.
Naughty
as
step.
he walks, he like becomes corporeal, and then a few steps incorporeal, then becomes corporeal, then incorporeal, and he walks towards your group and starts to
What do you fucking want?
starts to encircle you, and then he stops next to Manon, and he's got his like hands behind his back in like a at ease kind of pose, and he leans forward, like he stops behind Manon, and leans his head forward, so it's like alongside her head, and you all hear him clear as day say, "They have followed you here, my dear. You should leave the city soon. I think they want to take you back." And then he circles the group once more.
She's muted.
He circles the group once more and then leaves the way he came.
Okay, what the fuck?
Oh,
Who's
Princess, where
Why
are
is-
you?
Yeah,
That was
what?
the crow. Did you see that? Did you guys see that?
Yes. Yes, we all saw that and we all heard what he said.
He went, whoo.
Okay.
Who the fuck is after you?
Yeah.
They want to take you home.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, where I come from, they want to take me back because I ran away.
So, what,
And
your
I don't wanna-
family's
I'm
come
not
to
ready
try
to-
and kidnap you?
Oh, I think so, but I don't really know what they'd get out of that, really. Apart from
Yeah,
them
there
being
was
assholes.
No patricide or anything involved, right? When you
Well, I
left.
don't have my notes with me. I don't have my laptop. God damn it, Chris. Why are you bringing it up now?
Don't blame me.
Can I promise to talk to you about this? And I know this is going to sound like I did, but because I don't have...
Uh-huh.
All the days.
I would
Oh,
happily
days.
tell you stuff.
Tables are turned.
Basically, I'll tell you as much as I can now. We can go into details later on the night, you know. And
Do it on
when
the
we're
night.
not so busy trying to get shit done, do it on the night.
It is the night.
Yeah, I ran away from home. Want to try and get me back, basically. And it seems like the crow has tipped me off that they have followed me here. And they might try and take me back. So we have to get shit done quick.
So the
So
same guy that
basically-
beat the shit out of you is
Yeah.
now warning you.
Well, apparently so.
He's a
You saw
complicated
him.
guy.
You just said you saw him and you heard him.
Yeah. So, how long do you reckon we've got? What the next day for the garden party, and then skadoosh?
How
I think so.
powerful is your family?
So
So I'm
powerful,
just...
Right.
it stopped her dead.
So yeah, sorry, I can't think. I can't read and see things at the same time. So thank
I
you,
mean, that's
Jenna.
how reading works, but yeah.
That was they weren't the notes that I was on about. I have written some more. That's why I was.
I'm
I
just saying that's
can't
a
read
part.
and see
It's
things.
fine, yeah. So I was born in Balashmere and raised in high society. And it's a bit of a fucked up story. Yeah. So not princess, as I was correctly telling you all at all. I am not royalty,
What title do you have?
but like,
Because it sounds like your family's fucking powerful.
well, I guess there would be lords and ladies, I suppose. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Milady.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not exactly proud of the title because of how they are and what they do,
Okay.
and the reason why I've run away.
Yeah, why did you?
I have my notes with me, my extra notes.
We'll come to it later. We'll circle back.
Yeah, can we talk? Yeah, when we have a long rest at night, we can all gather around and tell all of our stories and just get it over with.
Right, no one's off.
I'm afraid it's caught me at the wrong time. But yeah, long story short though, I left as a young teenager to escape, like an arranged marriage sort of situation.
Oh shit.
Yeah, without going into too much detail, but I managed to get out. And yeah, I'm guessing they're trying to get
Preferably
me
not
back.
go back. I'm assuming you'd rather not go back.
No, I mean, yes, I was planning to go back, but not to stay. See, when I left, I had a younger sister who was a lot younger than me. And one of the reasons why I want to go back now is because, well, when I left, I just did everything that I could to escape and to try and make money and to try and find a home so that I could go get her and bring her back with me to help her escape the world, because it's just all kinds of fucked up in there.
Looks like we've got another mission to do then.
Yeah, but obviously since we have recently got this place in the Citadel that is ours, I've been thinking more about I need to leave to go get her as soon as possible, because time is running out because she's getting older.
Because we're friends and we share with each other. Direct look at Iden. You aren't going alone.
Oh, sure. You don't have to, but the help would be much appreciated.
Yes. You aren't going alone with that.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when we share.
So anyway, yeah, the bad news is that they might be coming back, and I don't really want you guys to get picked off by them either, or attacked by them. So we've got to stay super.
Who says we won't fuck them up?
Well, exactly. This is what I'm saying. We just need to stay aware, alert, and stay safe. Stay home. Stay there.
Work from home if you can.
Yeah, just any signs of anything really need to be absolutely on it.
Okay. No,
I mean, I don't know what the crow's reasoning for helping me is, but it seems to be that he doesn't want me being taken back either. So hopefully,
well, he
we have a safety net there where he intervenes.
Yeah, he still seems pretty intent on having you. In a weird phrase.
Yeah, I don't want to be one of his. I don't want to be one of his Like I've just escaped somewhere that is like, arranged marriage being owned by somebody else. I don't want to be owned by somebody else. So why he thinks that his proposition to me was attractive in any way, as you can see, that really pissed me off, and that's why I called him the crow brain. Anyway.
Yeah, and he took that harder than you taking his proposition.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that offended me more than what I said to him, surely. But anyway.
Right. Well,
we'll find out what happened.
Looks like we've got a lot of shit coming up. Maybe worth gearing up and getting our shit sorted so we can fucking duck out as soon as this.
We still never made it out the building.
Huh?
We're back in the building. We still never made it out. We went downstairs again, back up, and we're still here.
Right, get out of this fucking tavern and do some shit.
You can
Right,
get out
unless
of
you've
tavern.
got something to say.
Huh?
Shifty McShifterson.
Who, me?
Fallon. No, Fallon. Unless she's
What
got
did I do?
something to say.
No, I just really want to shut
everyone
down.
else seems to have like had their dirty laundry sent everywhere.
What do you want to know?
Just why are you here? Why are you hanging around with us?
Well, I found you, Magic Man, and I liked you, and then found her, and then you saved me, the Dragonborn over there, and I just never left.
What's the Dragonborn shit?
Well, I say it as a term of endearment, okay?
Every time.
You're just a baby. It's okay.
Baby.
My baby. I like you guys. Is that not enough?
You're not like running from anything or hiding from.
No.
The way you said that.
Yeah. Can I
The way
check
you
that
just
one?
said that. Nah.
Do you know what? It's fine because it's so far away that it's generally not an issue.
Yeah, but
if you look on the map, it's far.
You do realise people can travel instantly between.
Yeah, but the people that are looking ain't
right?
travelling. It's fine.
So you.
But they might get somebody to.
They gotta be where they are. It's fine. It's been a while.
Yeah, what dodgy shit have you done?
Is it enough to be presumed dead?
Oh, that right. There's a story there.
Sure, there is.
Yeah, we'd like to know.
I wasn't around to hear it. I mean, I left. I just heard I might be dead.
Okay, so it's fairly safe to assume that people aren't after you?
I mean, they're not after me. They're after her.
Who are they?
Wait, do you have a... Do you know each other before this?
She doesn't know me. Not for a while.
Oh.
What? What?
What?
What do you
mean? What do you mean that?
I know you.
Where are you from?
Alishmere.
How long ago did you leave?
I've lost count, but a long time.
You've been tracking her.
Who did you leave behind?
No.
What?
Fucking what?
What?
This whole time.
To be fair, I only just found out myself.
Whoa.
They don't speak her name.
Gildrick's completely short.
But what? How? Where? When? Who?
I don't get it.
He's just
Aiden's
looking
just
back
really
and forth
confused
between
about
the
what
two
the
of them.
fuck is going on.
I think Gildrick got it.
Gildrick gets it just
He's
fine.
literally-
Oh,
Gildrick's freaking the fuck out.
So you're
Wait,
it's
Aiden,
all
trying
the
to tell me
same.
not
that
made-
you are my sister. But how is that possible? How did you get out?
See, that's why I'm presumed dead.
This is fucking wild.
Okay, you're gonna have to go into details. Tell me exactly what happened with you.
They wanted
Ah,
me to marry. I begged and
sorry,
pleaded
stop.
and pleaded and begged some more. No one listened. And she's cut out.
Guys, fucking book it. Go, up,
Lost
up,
the
go,
ship.
go. What the fuck?
1 second.
You're back on now. And then not.
Guys,
1
guys,
second.
we need to run.
What? Why are we running?
Wait, wait, no, hang on.
No,
Prove
we
it to
need
me.
to go.
Prove it.
Guys,
What-
we gotta wrap
what
this shit
are you-
up quick.
Right, we'll do this in a
What,
minute.
guys?
Why?
Are you okay?
What's happening?
Gildrick,
I
what's the
don't know,
matter
but
with
we
you?
gotta go.
At this point,
Why?
the
Why are you freaking
doors,
out?
the
Oh.
doors to the tavern explode open. Splinters of wood like shatter in. You all take. You all
God damn it, I
take.
should have rolled that extra dice.
You all take 4 points of piercing damage as bits of wood, like
Ow.
splinter and pierce into you.
No dexterity saving throw.
Nope. Not when you're not expecting it.
Perfect, so I need to fucking get rid of Bless. There we go.
I
Get rid of that.
haven't got any images.
Jonah's gone.
But where's she gone?
Child might have entered the room, it's fine.
Oh yeah, fair one. It's gonna show you this once I've loaded it.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola.
Sí, Dora.
Ew.
Hola. Oh dear.
Okay. So a bunch of dudes and dudesses, like this barge, like literally blow their way in.
Oh, wonderful.
Who the fuck
That-
are they?
They're
It's
dressed.
Elrond.
Yeah.
They're dressed in very fine, ornate gold and purple armor, large feathered sort of golden helmets adorn their heads, leaf-shaped golden shields with large spears. They are evidently elven. There seems to be about 5 of them.
Let's fucking go.
Fallon and Manon, you would both recognize these as scouts. generally they are sent ahead of a much larger force. But they one of them seems to have blown their way in using magic. And it's like they file in like special forces, and they all like line up, dig their shields into the wooden floors, and level their spears. And one of them steps forward, and announces, "Fallen Ash River, you are hereby decreed to return to Balashmere immediately. Come with us, and your friends shall not be harmed."
Ooh.
What the fuck?
What if I don't want to?
X-nay on the sister name.
Sorry.
I'm afraid that is not an option. Your groom
Who's
awaits.
Blech.
Men. Disgusting. No. Sorry.
Yeah, Gildrick's gonna step up in front of the group and just be a big body block for the two Asherers and be like, "You ain't taking them any fucking way."
I believe I
Not
am.
Dragonborn.
No. Leave, and you won't get hurt.
Fuck, I don't have another sword yet. Oh, son of a
I've
shopping.
got a fucking bow.
My shit nearly kills everyone I touch, so you know. Maybe
Scott is there.
We should get out into the streets.
You can't get past them at the minute. They've like blocked the door. There's one way in and one way out, and they've just blown their way through and then lined up in front of it.
Down the slide again.
You could like.
Yeah, can we crawl back up the chute?
We're just sitting there. Hang on, I'll be there in a minute.
There is like I mean, you could realistically make a dash for the one-armed bandit. It's like off to your left slightly, and they're like in front of you. But the lead guy like is like looking at you, going, "Your groom awaits. The city of Balashmere is ready to be finally united with their high elven brethren."
I look
too
back
long.
to both of them. Do you want to go with them?
For too
No,
long,
you
the
heard
city
them.
of Balashmere has
Yeah.
been split between high elves and wood elves. But you and your sister, and he like glances over towards Manon, have ushered in a new age. Sisters, but different lineages.
Forgot about that.
yeah, I was gonna say your half sister or what? I don't know how it works.
You are half sisters. Like your parents have married. Which like has been. Do you remember? Yeah, you'd remember that you're like when your parents aren't your. Well,
Like if I had a different mum and
yeah,
then dad,
yes.
say
So
whatever something happened to her, dad remarried, and then
yes.
to
So
her mum.
both, so both of you have got like biological parents that have split up or whatever. You don't know. It happened so long ago, and elves live for so long that you don't really know. But then the parents survived on each side, so Manon's dad and Fallon's mum, different lineages, have married together. And you remember that ceremony as being controversial, but also like groundbreaking. It's like one of the very first times that two parts of one city have sort of ever been joined together. And now they want to basically they want Fallon to marry a fella called Dorcassian, who is a wood elf, and have actual babies that are a part of both lineages.
Pass.
Wait, wouldn't she? Oh no, because we're born with separate parents. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah. No.
Which isn't.
Yeah. Get adult.
Fucking Handmaid's Tale right now.
I know.
Blessed be the
Literally.
fruit.
May the Lord open, bitch. No, thank you.
Yeah. We aren't going anywhere with you.
I agree, you're not coming anywhere with me, but
Neither
she
am I.
is.
When I say we,
Gildrick's just there like, I don't want to have
No.
babies.
it's like, don't make me do it.
Don't breed me!
He just thinks they're addressing him the whole time.
but if I'm marrying a guy, how do I? What?
Where does it go?
Where do the babies come from?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Right. Can we do? Well, we don't really want to take him down there because it's headquarters, right? Is there no windows or anything that we could smash out of? Are we upstairs again?
Yeah. No, you're downstairs. You're
You're
in the
up on the
bar
main
area.
tavern floor. Yeah.
Main tavern floor, but not in the secret basement thing.
No, not in the secret basement.
We went back up.
Yep.
Okay. Is that also sort of subterranean? I can't remember if we went down a bit or whether it was level.
No, it's on the ground level.
So our room was above
So
us,
isn't it-
right? When we were in this tavern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's 3
And
floors.
there
There's
was a
the
window.
bedrooms.
Sorry.
There's the bar area and there's the basement.
Are we all still sat in the booth? Can we just stand up? It's like, ow.
You can still
Yeah,
you can stand up, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. I look at Gildrick and see if he can get the speak mind thing. Just like,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah. I'll take the connection.
If we could get upstairs, I say this like telepathically,
Yeah.
without the like we were doing previously. We've learned from our lesson that we can do it now. If we could get upstairs to a window, I can get us out.
But they're gonna be like so close behind us.
They
Okay,
are,
what
like-
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
it doesn't
jump
matter.
behind the bar. Nah, I've got an idea. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna jump behind the bar. Can I do that?
Yes, with a dexterity check.
You're gonna have to do it for me because I ain't got no dice.
You got a 1.
No, I didn't. You lied.
The Dan.
I did that. Not the
The
Dan.
I did
Dan.
that. You lied.
Man on dex check.
Do I get advantage? No, I think it's on
No.
strength check, isn't it? No, it's on. What is it on? It's advantage and something else, isn't it? I think it's advantage and strength. But I
You
can't
got a
remember.
7.
Yeah.
Does that get me there?
No. You sort of try and spring up as fast as
Whip it.
possible, but like you bang your knee and slows you down. You do, and like you're caught like with one leg over the back seat, and like you're trying to like get your foot back onto the ground, but you're a little bit too short.
Wait, what? Am I going behind the boot? I'm confused. Wait,
You're trying to get
don't
over the
know
side of
whether-
the booth to get to the bar.
right, but I can't
And
get over it.
The elven guy's like looking at you like, as you're sort of like stuck on the edge of it, like trying to get over.
Like
it,
the rest
really.
of us.
Yeah.
Ah,
What are you doing?
Nobody better at this.
I'm just gonna look at Fallon, and I will give her a look, and hopefully she will get what I mean. Hang on. Hang on.
I don't know what's happening here.
Hang on. Hang on.
Are you secretly
Hold
texting?
on. Wait.
I'll give her a look and like go towards the bar, like fucking get gone. I've got the thing to make it go.
Okay.
Can
So
you? Are you on
I,
the same page?
yeah, I go to leap across the booth.
No,
This
I
has
go
to
to leap
work.
across the booth.
Okay.
I break
Over
the
me.
dam.
This is going to be such a Tom and Jerry operation.
Okay.
Are you trying to put them into like a false sense of security or something?
What?
What?
What do I need to
that's
roll?
plan B.
Yeah.
Dexterity?
A dex check, yeah. To see if you can get over there fast enough. Or
Do I have
dexterously
advantage?
enough.
Because I've got 20.
No, you don't get advantage.
Oh,
Can I?
oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking
You-
Perry.
Oh,
What was it?
You like,
9!
So it wasn't a 1.
you
Oh,
try to
God's
you try
sake.
to like you try to get over the bar as well, but you like get stuck on Manon.
Not
and you
even.
both,
We've been giving her a leg up.
and you both like topple onto the floor.
Can you give
Jesus
her a
Christ.
strength check to toss me?
Surely that's dexterity.
Strength.
Ah,
Um,
Christ.
what are you trying to
Have you-
achieve?
I need to get
You
to the
got- you-
bar!
We need to get to the bar.
At this point, the elves are starting to walk forward to physically take you. One of them's got a pair of like
Step forward.
manacles.
I step forward again to
Yeah.
interrupt.
They stop in a sort of like, we don't want to hurt you, we just need to take Fallon back.
What sort of formation are they in front of me?
Like a phalanx.
Are they like all in a line?
Yeah. Slightly staggered back in like a very loose, like very shallow arrow.
Hmm. How
Can you guys
wide?
like? Sorry, do you guys summon stuff? Can you like teleport objects? Do you know? Anyone got
No.
that
Or
skill?
mage hand.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what are you trying to get?
Do we tell them or do we try and
If we
surprise
say
them?
it out loud, they're gonna hear it,
Oh,
aren't they?
sure. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I kind of wanted it to be a fun little surprise, but it's not working because, yeah.
We keep
rolls are
falling
shit.
over.
Obviously, they've had
We
way
were
too many
trying
drinks
to.
at this point.
I'll tell you, we were trying to get to the bar to get like a bottle of vodka or something, a Molotov cocktail these motherfuckers, because I have fire play. So I was gonna like shove a bit of cloth in, kink, 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 poof, bang, and so that would distract him enough to get out. That was my grand plan,
I
and I
mean,
think it was a good one. If I could
it
get
was
to
a
the
good-
bar.
Ivan's got
It was-
fireball.
It was a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work
So-
though.
Mage hand.
Okay, how wide is
Yeah.
their sort of like semi V formation? Say if I were to use something that went out in a cone,
Cone.
how much could I get?
You probably get like 3 of them.
Ooh.
Okay.
What
And
about
they're
if-
still
I did the same thing. Overlapping cones.
Okay.
Oh.
what cone? Oh wait, do you have your own breath weapon?
You're not on the screen yet. We can say hello
Maybe.
if you want. Just discussing.
Saucy. Okay,
Tell
me
her-
and Iden will still have
tell her
this
I'm
mental
Chris.
link.
That's the guy.
Hello, I am Lycia the Elder.
Version 1.0.
Version 1, yeah.
I can't believe
So
how
good they made another.
they sound so identical.
What? Yeah.
You
honestly.
guys.
Don't look identical, though.
Nah, she's the sun to my moon.
Oh, that's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to
Nah,
me.
it's the nicest thing I'll ever say.
Stop it, get me a bucket, I feel sick now.
Right, got like 7 minutes left.
Have fun.
Right, we're back soon.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right, so
carry on. Sorry, guys.
what's the plan?
So me and Ida still have the mental link,
Right.
and I go to him. I can get 3. Can you do another
Um,
one to get all of them?
How many is there? You said there was 4.
Five.
5.
5. And I can do the rest.
Yeah. If you come up next to me, and we both cone out.
And I will cast Dragon's Breath.
And as soon as Iden gets in line with me, I'm going to use my breath weapon on like the left 3 in a cone.
Okay. They instantly like raise their shields, and that like your combined breath like wraps around, and they stagger back. You've probably got maybe 5 to 8 seconds before they recover.
Okay.
Let's say
Okay,
to the other
where?
2. Upstairs. Now.
Oh.
Run.
Okay. I
Yeah.
climb off
You
with
lift-
Manon.
Yeah, you two, the stepsisters
Tangle.
climb off. Help me, stepsister! I'm stuck. They
Get
climb
a
off each.
washing machine.
Yeah. I tried to get into this. I tried to get into the plot of those, but it's just so unbelievable.
It really is, isn't it?
Oh, God!
You want it for the plot?
I'm so stuck.
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Gotta charge extra for that.
Somebody
No.
watching the stream,
Oh.
clip that.
Oh.
Oh, my
If you're watching the stream, clip
I'm
that.
stuck
Yeah.
in this. I'm stuck in this cup. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Do you not watch it? Do you not watch it for the plot? I watch it for the. I watch it for the plot.
Never on that long.
3 minutes.
So
So
while
the-
they're recovering,
The sisters get up.
so as they're running up the stairs, we'll follow. I presume.
Yeah.
And as
And
we
at the
get
bottom
to
of
the
the stairs-
bedroom,
I would say,
The-
quick one, just as I leave the bottom of the stairs, I'm going to do another breath weapon to turn the floor to ice to hopefully slow them down a little bit more.
How many breath weapons can you do on a rest? 2?
I have 3.
Oh, you can do 3. Okay. Yep, they like you could hear them start to like run and start to like slip and clatter onto the floor as they try to like chase you up the stairs.
Book it back to the room.
and I presume there's a window in the room.
There's a window in the room. It's not a very good window.
To the window, to the
Enough
wall.
that we enough that we can get out the window.
You can get out of it, yeah.
So as we get towards the window,
Okay.
I will.
Damn.
I will twin spell fly on myself and Gildrick,
Oh, see you later.
so we can carry one each, I presume.
You
Yeah.
yes. You'd be able to fly maybe like a third of the normal distance with weight.
So it's 60-foot speed.
Okay, so you probably get like 20 foot away then.
So I'll cast that, and I presume we just grab one of the girls
Yeah.
each and just jump out the window and start trying to fly away.
You like fly over some like rickety like corrugated sort of tin roofs that is so common in the slums of Steam Cloud City. Like Gildrick's carrying Manon's feet like start dragging across this like corrugated tin roof. Fallon used like bumps into like some crappy like chimney breasts that are like poking out, and eventually like the magic is just not strong enough to hold the weight up, and you sort of tumble on top of a roof and then down into like one of those like cloth marquee sort of like covers. Assassin's Creed style. But you've landed
Fall into a hay
maybe
pick.
you've landed maybe 30 to 40 feet away from the Seventh Heaven inn, and you could see like one of the elves like run to the window and like point, and then like they sort of it's almost like they've given up for now. They sort of like look at you with like just a face of like fuck you, and then they retreat from the window, and you guys like keep running like deeper into the slums bit until you can
Okay.
find somewhere to hide.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll end for today.
Yeah.
So much for the
And,
shopping.
Yeah.
I still don't have another fucking shot though.
I still don't have a fucking sword.
In your own
Yeah.
one.
So much for the shopping.
No, but I need two. I need two to get my advantage attack things, and then otherwise none of it works.
Yeah.
One's just not enough, Jana.
Fine.
She
I'll
needs
take
two
me and my
potion
6
sticks.
daggers elsewhere.
Yeah, you should know.
Sake.
Oh boy.
You guys are funny.
Alright.
You make me
You
laugh.
know. Hilarious.
Joyfuls.
Wait
Right.
until me and Jenna start doing the goat laugh.
What?
You not seen the video of the two goats like laughing? She does it back, and we just end up doing it to each other. But I shouldn't say that on stream. We end up laughing back to each other as goats.
Yeah. You,
I know you want to do it, Jen. You're holding back. I can see you.
Is your tent in one piece?
Never mind. Yeah. Taz,
Still windy.
fucking
fucking
windy. Honestly,
windy.
it's like the fucking. Ooh, it's a bit dark over there actually. Yeah.
Hmm.
There's loads of people here now.
Doggers.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, a lot of children. Definitely not.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know about you, Chris. We've had reenactments and all sorts.
Get back to your plot studies.
I will. Right. I better go and put the little guy to bed. Because he is still
How's your
awake. Yeah, funny fuckers. Any issues with next week?
Nope.
Don't think
Nope.
so.
I will have work the next morning, but I don't give a shit, so it's fine.
Excellent. That's what I like to
That's
hear.
pretty big, yeah.
Dedication. Inspiration for Fallon.
I get another point. I've not even used my last one.
Where was my inspiration for
Woohoo!
doing it on a fucking campsite in a van?
Yeah, in fairness, you do get
Doing what?
inspiration. You get inspiration for that. That's dedication. Yeah. I give you that.
You could have
Okie
used it
dokie.
on those rolls we just had.
Oh,
Mm.
fuck. You're right.
Yeah, could have used
Yeah,
that.
it's
Don't you
NEP
look at me
20
like
rolls.
that. That's
You're
not...
level 5 now. I said I was gonna help you up until level 5, and then you're on your own.
I didn't
forget
have an
things.
inspiration until just now. I couldn't have
No,
seen
but I
that.
already had one. I could have
And-
bolted.
Yep.
Not that it would have made a difference by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, right.
Would have
Well,
been cool to set them on fire though.
Just
Well,
burn
we
their
froze
living
them,
down.
it would have been quite funny. Okay, right. Good
But
night,
it's
everybody.
survival.
Have
No.
a
See you
nice,
later.
have a nice
Ta-da.
tent sleep and a nice normal sleep, everybody else.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get out.
Cheers.
Toodle-oo.